Morning everybody. Myself Veena Sarathi, Assistant Professor, Government First Grade College, Sirsi. My dear friends, let us understand the regulations of the financial services. So India, it is basically a rich heritage of the laws from the Britishers. So there are number of regulations here to control, to support and monitor the financial services in India. So these regulations or the some of the regulations which control the financial services in India are firstly the Controller of Capital Issue Act, which was passed in the year 1947. Secondly, the Companies Act of 1956. Third, the Capital Issues Rules, which was passed in the year 1966. Fourthly, the Capital Issues Ordinance Act, which was passed in the year 1969. Then fifthly, the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Finance. So, number of guidelines were issued here by the Ministry of Finance, like guideline for issuing the bonus shares, guidelines for issuing of the fresh capital, guidelines for issue of the cumulative convertible preference shares, guidelines for issue of debentures by the public company, guidelines for protection of the interest of debenture holders, then guidelines for issue of tax-free bonds, then guidelines for employees stock option scheme, then liberalized guidelines for equity support scheme, venture capital guidelines, then guidelines for issue of equity shares, then guidelines for merchant bankers. So guidelines for retention of oversubscription in rights or public issue. So like this, many guidelines are being issued here by the Ministry of the Finance. Then sixth one is the Securities Contract Regulation Act, which was passed in the year 1956. Then the next regulation, which was passed in the year 1977, that was Non-Banking Financial Companies Directions. Then the Miscellaneous Non-Banking Companies Directions, which was once again passed in the year 1977. Then SEBI regulations, that is Security Exchange Board of India regulations, which was from year 1988 to 1999, that was for a period of 10 years. So during which were the regulations here, like in SEBI regulations, like the stockbroker and sub-brokers regulations, underwriters regulations, portfolio managers regulations, debenture trustee regulations, credit rating agencies, bankers to issue regulations, custodian of security regulations. So like this, many SEBI regulations were passed in between a period of 10 years. Then the next one was the Ombudsman or Stipendiary Regulation, which was passed in the year 2003. Then in the year 2005, Credit Information Companies Act was passed. Then lastly, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act, which was passed in the year 1999. So like this, there are totally 12 regulations here. So these were some of the regulations which were being passed by the financial services in India here. So many regulations are there here in order to control, support and monitor the financial services in India. So I hope all of you have understood which are the different regulations of financial services in India. We will meet once again in the next session. Thank you.